たらー
熱い、気をつけて。
熱いって書いてる。
おお、すごい。
Soft light falls on quiet sand. You almost leaned in. Shadows move, skin to skin. Something unspoken. Will you let me in? You and I will always have that one night. Come morning light, we'll always have